Hello people, today we have this Mercedes-Benz. Yep, it looks funny, but it's Mercedes-Benz A170. It was made at the end of 2005 and I think it was 2006 model. It's a European model, elegance. I mean, it's pretty cute. It has a 4-cylinder engine, front-wheel drive. Pretty decent car for city driving, occasional highway driving. So, first of all, these headlights, they come already HID. It was an option. So it came HID. It comes with fog lights. Yeah, let me just show you a couple of things here. You have to see that this car has factory HID lights. It has high beams, regular high beams, which is H7 bulb. It has these parking lights that we haven't figured these out yet. I mean, it would be cool to replace them with LEDs to match. Regular turn signals. You see the light output. Fog lights. Now here's the trick about this car. Whenever you let's turn ignition on first. Turn the fog lights off, turn ignition on. Yep, that's HID lights right there. They level themselves when you start the car. All right, high beams, they turn on a separate light bulb, and they also, it has, I believe, shield flaps right here inside the low beams. They also come on high. The fog lights here, when you turn the signal on and turn the steering wheel to the side, like left or right, one fog light comes on. Yeah, so the fog light comes on as a, I don't know what it is, help for the person controlling the car when they're turning. So it'd be better, it would be easier to see around the corner, something like that. Because this option was in a lot of German cars before headlights started turning. All right, let's start. I'm gonna do it quick because I already did most of the lights. All right, if you want to update the lights, tail lights, they don't have no LEDs in them from the factory. Inside, there's no option or anything to have these lights LED. Yeah, the most important thing, this car has a CAN bus system for the lights. And I'm gonna show you the trick about it. First thing is these puddle lights, or whatever you call them. They're underneath the door. All right, in order to get this out, you have to pry basically in every possible corner, gently. Gently. It's not gonna be that easy. Some of them kind of hard. You have to jiggle it around. I mean, whatever you can do. All right, here we go. You see the wire, twist it. Carefully pull it out. Voila, you have LED. Preferably, LED has to be facing this way out, not to the side, around, but out. Why? Because this thing right here, this piece of plastic, this light is on the ground. This is out. You don't really need this to be too bright. Put this back in here, twist it back, put the plastic back together, simply push it in. That's it. And that's it. You do the same way on the passenger side. Next, you get inside. You get inside and you look up. You have a dome light and you have these two map lights. Let me turn the dome light off. Okay, map lights. 1, 2. Okay, how do you get this out? You get a small screwdriver like this one, flathead, and gently stick it in here. There's a hole in here, and you pry this out nice and gently. Preferably if you have two and you're looking at what you're doing, then you basically use your hands and pull this out. All right, you don't need to take the whole thing off. Basically turn this around. See these things, they twist off, so whatever you call them, counterclockwise. You can put one like this over here, T10. All right. Oh yeah, by the way, in the door was also T10. I'll show you the kit later. All right. Basically pull it out. Put the LED in. All right, put it back in there. When you're putting everything back, make sure you turn this dome light on. See, this one has to be on so that you can check the polarity. There you go. As far as the big light right here, you have to take this plastic cover off. This one right here. It's a separate piece. With the help of a small screwdriver, you slightly pry, gently to pry these off. All right, pry these off. Voila. You can change this one right here. Again, I'll show you the size in the kit. I don't remember the actual size over here, but it's a festoon. It's one of the festoons. They come in, I think, 4 different sizes. All right, you can bend these terminals a little if you want to put a different size in there. Again, make sure that you have this light on when you're putting LED in, so that it will work. So you will use the right polarity. All right. Everything goes back in there nice and neat. Again, make sure you're putting everything gently. All right. Then this lamp, this whole piece goes in like this. Okay. Nice and neat. And then you just push everything in. That's it. Good to go. All right, let's go to the back. Back seat. In the back, we also have dome light up on the top. It works with the door open. So let's get in. Close the door. Let's open this lamp. What to do is you have to take a flat hat, put it in this hole, So if you're looking at this lamp, it's on the left side. Put this flathead into the hole and you push it in and you kind of pry it down. See, nice and neat. Pull this thing out. There you go. All right, this shield right here, use your screwdriver to pry. All right, you need to use CAN bus light over here. I'll tell you this, in the front you didn't have to. In the back you do. In the front I only used CAN bus, those T10 ones at map lights. This dome light right here has to be CAN bus, so I have one like this over here. Again, it's the same size as the one in the front, but just the only difference is it has to be CAN bus. If you put non-CAN bus light, then it's gonna start flashing. It might come on, it might not come on eventually, but it's gonna be flashing. You don't want this stupid inconvenience. All right, you see, I just put it in nice and simple inside. Let's go to the trunk. This one on this right side right here. Okay, and another one up here on the actual lid. The one right here comes out basically the same way as on both front doors. All right, you pry nice and gently. Actually, this one is a little easier. However, this one right here, I would disconnect this connector right here. All right, what you gotta do is you gotta hold this pin right here inside. Hold it down and pull it out, all right? It also has a festoon one. This one right here is non-CAN bus, all right? Make sure you angle it right when you put it in here. Connect it back, put it back in here. All right, now here's another trick. This one right here. You pry it from the bottom out. This one right here is a smaller festoon. I actually had to bend this out because I used even smaller, but this one has to be CAN bus as well. All right, also make sure you disconnect this thing, make sure everything fits, and then you put everything back in here. If this one is not CAN bus LED, this one is gonna flash, and that one on the lid is gonna flash. Or they might not even work. All right. License plate lights. All right, so they're right here. There's two of them. They are also festoon type. You need to get this thing out, this cover, this lens like this. You have to get it out by pulling it out. The problem is here, you have to be careful because you have to pry it out. If you look, you see how it's kind of angled out. So you kind of have to pry this out, preferably if you have two tools, two small screwdrivers. So you pry this out like this. And don't forget, there might be a lot of dirt in here. All right. Yeah, it takes time, it takes effort. This chrome molding right here, it's blocking this top of this light. And here, it's sort of not moving very freely, but it kind of slides out like this. So because it slides out like this, that's why you have to be extra careful. But it didn't break. Yeah, unfortunately, you have to struggle. You have to kind of push it in on both sides, one, then another. See, kind of, I don't know if you can see right here. It's kind of holding it in, like pressing it. Yeah, make sure your lights are off. Use a screwdriver, again, flathead, to gently pry these bulbs out, old incandescent, and pull them out. Then you go turn the lights on, parking lights basically. And you check the polarity. Oh, there you go, there's a problem. You see this light is flashing. That's what happens if you don't put CAN bus lights. All right. CAN bus lights it is. It's a C5W. Let's put these in. You have to be careful. Make sure you don't short nothing out, just in case. Okay. Let's try now. Okay. All right. You see how I just put it in? It's not easy. Well, back in, yeah. All right. I turn the light off. I angle these. I put them straight. Now I have to put these covers back in. They slide, well, you gotta put it down. Like kind of down, but it's going up because it's going in an angle. You're gonna need to help yourself a little bit. Okay, the lettering is this way so you can read it. If you can read it, then you putting everything in the right way. Let's see. Looks better to me, I think. For backup lights, it's simple. You open the trunk. You get to this back cover. First aid kit is here. You twist it counterclockwise, open it up. And then here you have a panel. There's two pins right here. You kind of push them towards each other. Push them and get this out. And two more up on the top. Okay. And get the whole thing out. Oops, you gotta take this out. First aid kit comes out. Nice and simple. That's it. See, I already put it in. This is the backup light. All right. It looks like this. One contact here. Yeah, so before you put this whole thing back into the tail light, by the way, this is a brake light here. Same thing. In order for you to make sure that this is working and this is working, so this ignition, push the brake, reverse, e-brake up, don't forget. Backup light is here. Alright, here I have it installed already. Go back, put parking on, leave the e-brake on, ignition is off. Yeah, it's always wise to have emergency brake on when you're doing something. And simply put everything back in the same way you took it out. Everything back, close this up, clean everything up. This is how the back looks like. These backup lights, trust me, they were yellow and ugly. All these little things, all these little stupid lights. I call them stupid lights because some people call them stupid lights and do not put them in the car. They make these older cars look a little bit newer. All right, now let's get to that box where we have spare light bulbs so I can tell you what kind of bulbs this car uses. All right, I'm back in this car. All right, here's the kit. Basically, I'll just check this out. I'll show you how it looks like. You know, it's a bulb kit for this Mercedes. See? And here we have spare bulbs. We have a yellow, I guess it's a turn signal bulb, PY 21W, P21 4W, W5W, well, T10, whatever. That's the one inside dome lights. C5W, I think it's H7. Yeah, you're trying to hide it too, so that you would go and buy it from the dealer. I think this is H7 for high beam. And this is, I think, D2S, I think, for low beam HID. I don't know, maybe I'll figure something out with fog lights in this car sometime later. Oh yeah, another one right here. I think it's BA9. Yeah, here it is. It's also called, yeah, that's the one, H6W. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's called BA9. Yeah, something like that. I think it goes into the headlights as a marker light on there. Oh, there you go. Here's the list of this kit. All right, any questions, ask.